It's Chris and Will from LifterLMS, and you know what day it is. It's Feature Friday. What's going on? Happy Friday to you. By the way, it's Black Friday all November at LifterLMS. Go ahead and head on over to lifterlms.com/Black Friday, Black Friday, and you'll see the 50% off coupon code and the $2,000 worth of bonuses that you can get if you purchase a new order anytime this month. I'm super excited. In the spirit of giving, today's Feature Friday is about how to gift a course or membership to someone else using LifterLMS, just native LifterLMS, and our payment gateways like Stripe and PayPal and Authorize.net. We're going to show you how to do it today. It's not as complicated as you think. Over to you, Will.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Chris. Let me share my screen here, share a window. So here's my LifterLMS website. And what we're going to do, as Chris mentioned, is set up the ability for users to show up on the website and have a gifting option where they could gift a course or membership to a gift receiver. And so this might be a family member buying a course for someone else, an employer buying a course for an employee, or any situation where somebody wants to gift a membership or course to another user. And in this tutorial, we're going to be using LifterLMS Custom Fields add-on. There's a bunch of ways to do this. You could maybe use WooCommerce gift certificates, but here we're just going to be using the LifterLMS plugin, LifterLMS Custom Fields add-on, and then one of the LifterLMS payment gateways. In this case, I'm using Stripe and PayPal on this website, but as Chris mentioned, you can use Authorize.net as well. And so let me dive in. The first thing we're going to do is create a custom access plan on one of our courses or memberships. In this tutorial, I'll use a course, the Saving Strategy course. I'll edit my course and then scroll all the way down to the access plan section. And so we have the a la course or a la carte course option, and then the course with membership option. But I'm going to add a new access plan here called the gifting access plan, or gift to a friend. And the gift to a friend, let's see what the a la carte price is, $500. So this will also be $500 for my gift to a friend access plan. And payment is required. It will be visible. It'll be a one-time payment, lifetime access. And you can also do this with recurring access plans, but I'm just going to copy what this course has set up because it's going to be the same pricing, but it's just going to be an option to gift it for somebody else. And so that's pretty simple. If I were to view my course, I have my three options now. But if I click gift a friend, it's going to show me the same form that I would see if I entered the a la carte course. So that's where the LifterLMS Custom Fields add-on is going to come into play for us and allow us to create a custom registration form that only applies to this gift to a friend access plan. That way we can customize it so it has language that reflects the gift to a friend like setup that we're creating here. So under LifterLMS forms, let's dive in to add a new form. This is a feature that you'll unlock with that LifterLMS Custom Fields add-on, where you'll be able to add a new form that you can apply to specific courses and specific access plans. So this is going to be my Saving Strategy gift to a friend form. So I'm going to apply this one specifically to a certain access plan, and I'll show you how to do that here in a second. But the first thing I want to do is customize what this form looks like. I'm still going to collect email, and I'm still going to collect password, first and last name, and I'll customize these a little bit here. But I'm going to open up the list view to make it a little bit easier to tell what's going on over here with customizing our form. I'll need address, and I'm going to go ahead and remove the phone number field because I don't need that one. But let's dive into customizing this form a little bit. Since our context is somebody's gifting a course to another user, we're going to want to update these labels a little bit to reflect that and make it a little bit easier to understand exactly what's going on. So in email address, I'm going to type here in the middle, I can click and change the label of these forms, gift receiver email address. And then let's go ahead and publish this form. And I'm going to apply it to my access plan and see what it looks like. And then we'll make some changes just so we can go back and forth and see a little bit more about what's going on. So I'm going to publish my form up here at the top. And then I'm going to go to my form settings over here in the right corner. And we're going to say manage location settings. And if you don't see these options, if it looks something like this, there's an option in the upper right corner to expand the sidebar, and we need that sidebar to be expanded in order to see the form option and then manage location settings, where we can say which course does this apply to. We're going to apply it to saving strategy, and we're going to select a certain access plan that this one applies to. For a la carte, if you're going to buy it for yourself, we don't need to use the gift to a friend form. And if you're buying it with the membership, we don't need to use this form. This is only going to be used for the gift to a friend access plan that I created. Let's return to form and update, and then see if our changes took effect. Gift to a friend. Let's just click and roll real quick. Oh, my email form isn't showing up because I'm logged in. If I view as visitor, is that going to show me the email option? I'm logged in right now, so it's not showing me this. Let me switch over to an incognito real quick, and we'll see if our changes took effect. And then I'll switch back over here. So if I reshare a new window, and screen share this purchase. So we have gift receiver email address. You can see I changed the label there. So we have gift receiver email address, confirm email address. So it looks like our change is working to create this custom form. Let me jump back over to my screen where I'm editing. Purchase. So this is, there we go. So back over here, let's dive into editing more. So our change was successful. We applied it successfully to the access plan. So we have gift receiver email, confirm email address, and then we'll say gift receiver password just to make it really clear. This might be a little bit of a longer episode here. Gift receiver password, gift receiver email, confirm password. So we've clarified that a little bit. And then first and last name. So this would be good to clarify whose first and last name are we talking about. So this will be gift receiver, first name, and then gift receiver last name. This is going to make our form a lot clearer to our end user, because when we come down here to billing address, we're just going to say billing address, and that's going to make it hopefully a little clearer that we're going to need the user to enter in their own billing address, so the gifter billing address. Maybe I should type that up here too. Gifter billing address, and then city, country, state, both in zip. Let's go ahead and update that. So our form should be updated, and I should see some of my changes reflected over here. Awesome. So gift receiver, first name, gift receiver, last name. And so now we're starting to create a little more clarity on our form. And it might be good for us to disclose at the top of our form here with a heading, because in LifterLMS custom fields and editing LifterLMS forms, you can also add general WordPress blocks. If you want to add an image block, a testimonial block, or a heading block in this case, we'll say, please make sure if you're gifting a membership that you're logged out. And this notification is going to make it a little bit easier for someone like me in my current situation where I'm logged into the website and I'm trying to look at my form, but it's not showing me the gifter email and the gifter password. So I need to add a notification that says, please make sure if you're gifting a membership, you're logged out. And the nice thing about this is it's only going to show on the specific form that I'm creating right here to apply to the gifting access plan. If I jump back over to my incognito window, let's take a look. It should be perfect now. Jumping back over to this purchase form and a reload. Please make sure if you're gifting a membership, you're logged out. That looks really good. And then there's the gifter email, gifter password, first name, last name, and then I can enter in my credit card details as the gifter. And there is another trick you could do where you could have the gifter name. If you wanted to add a custom field, because we're using LifterLMS custom fields, you could add a field called gifter name and then use the short code in LifterLMS custom fields to say that this membership was gifted to you by the gifter name. So that way, when the receiver logs into their account, they'll see who gave them that gift. We're not going to go through that in this tutorial, but it is possible with LifterLMS custom fields to add more fields to this form and take it to the next level to add a little bit more personalization to the process of gifting a membership or course to somebody else. But if I were to take this example and I go back to my courses area, if I imagine that I'm somebody who wants to gift a course to someone else, so if Will's going to gift a course to Chris, I would come to the website, I would find the saving strategy course, which has that option. There it is. The savings strategy course should have my option to give to a friend. I'm going to click enroll. And actually, that's actually a good idea here. It says enroll. So maybe I would want to change that to say gift. So let me reshare my editing screen. I go back to the editing WordPress admin here. If I wanted to change that, that would be in the access plan settings, edit the savings strategy course, scroll down to the access plan section where I created that before, gift to a friend, expand, and so enroll, we're going to say gift to a friend. That'll add a little bit more personalization. There's all kinds of details you can do here to make that user experience a little more smooth. Let's jump back over to the logged out view that I have. Share my screen, and then reload, gift to a friend. I just thought that would be kind of a cool personal touch to add to this access plan. So we're going to say gift to a friend. I'm going to say gift receiver email will be chris@LifterLMS.com. Confirm that. Gift receiver password. And I'll need to make sure that I tell Chris what his password is, but I'll set like a super long password and I'll send that over to him and say, hey, I gifted you a membership. And gift receiver first name. Chris. And then the gifter billing address would be my address. And then that's my country, my state. And then I would fill in my information as someone who's gifting the membership to someone else. I currently have LifterLMS Stripe in test mode. So I can do the 4242424242. And then we'll do January 2026. 23. There's my zip code. And then my name. I could also set up a LifterLMS notification, which would be a cool way to do it if I wanted to create an engagement that triggered when the course was enrolled into or the access plan was purchased, to send Chris an email that says, hey, you've been gifted a membership. All kinds of creative things I can do. So now I've signed up as Chris on this website, and as the gifter, I would send Chris and say, hey, I set you up an account. Here's your login and your password. But as I mentioned, you could also take this setup as far as you want to go with it. If you're happy with that setup where you have that option for someone to gift a membership to someone else and then put the ability on me to send to Chris his login details, you could do that. Or you could take it a little bit further where you go into the back end of LifterLMS, go to engagements, create an email engagement and say, you've been gifted a course. And then you say, hi, first name, because that's going to be the LMS user first name, which was Chris in the case where I filled it out. You've been gifted a course. And then you could also use the LifterLMS custom fields add-on if I were to have added that extra field under LifterLMS forms, add custom field, gifter name. If I added that and then I filled out my name, Will, I could also add that short code that says you've been gifted a course by, and then I would get a short code that would say like gifter first name. And if you want to see that in a full tutorial, we could lay it out in the future. But that would be a cool way to say, hey, Chris, you've been gifted a course by Will. And then it would go to the student email, which was Chris. And then what we would do is trigger that engagement, gift a course, saving strategy. So now that I've created my email, we would say student purchases an access plan. Which access plan? Gift to an access plan. We want to send an email and that gift to the course. This would be a way you can make user experience even better. And LifterLMS has all kinds of features that can tailor that user experience to send that notification to Chris when Will buys a course and tell Chris that Will bought a course for them. But that LifterLMS custom fields add-on can do all kinds of crazy, awesome setups like gifting courses, creating custom fields for your courses and memberships to infinity and beyond. Yeah, I'll pass it back to you, Chris. Does that help figure out in Lifter how you can do a gifting setup with just Lifter and custom fields?
Awesome. Yeah, that was a great demo, Will. Thank you for that. The LifterLMS access plan and email notification system is super powerful and customizable. And go check out the custom fields add-on. And while you're at it, since it's our Black Friday all November sale, you can get that for half off. Or better yet, just get the whole Infinity bundle for half off at a great price. So head on over to lifterlms.com/Black-Friday. Again, Will, thanks for a great demo, and I hope you have a great rest of your Friday. Take care.